With fair season ending here in Spokane County this weekend, safety is still a top priority for Spokane Valley Fire Department as families continue to come and enjoy the area. I'm actually joined by Brandon Poses. He's a firefighter and paramedic with the Valley Fire Department. How are you doing, Brandon?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing good, thank you so much for asking. So the question that I have for you guys is, I know that this emergency response team physically here at the fairgrounds is something relatively new for you guys to have and to provide for the community. So the big question is, why now? Why exactly have this sort of emergency response team available for people?
Just as allowing us to provide a little bit better service to the public. Typically we sent on-duty crews down here, and so you would get a little mix of people. It's harder to find the coverage. It worked out better for us to have designated crews, people that can sign up, come work, and just provide constant EMS here at the fair.
And I know that this is your second year that you guys have had a physical team here on the fairgrounds. I guess my question for this season specifically is, how many calls have you guys responded to here, and what types of calls have they been?
So far we're getting close to 200 for this year. It can be any range of medical problems or just checking people out. People start feeling a little weak, we check their vital signs, make sure everything is okay. So far we transported, I believe, 10 people. So had serious enough issues that we actually had to call an ambulance and actually transport them to the hospital.
You kind of mentioned that you use these ATVs when responding to emergencies, and obviously this is very different than a fire truck per se. So what kind of supplies and equipment do you guys have to make sure everything and everybody is safe here at the fair?
Yeah, so we can go around to the back and I'll show you what we've got.
Yeah.
So like you said, it's much smaller than our engines that you would see every day in our stations and on normal incidents, but we are carrying a full complement of medical gear. So we've got our monitors, all of our med boxes. This is everything that we carry on an engine, just in a much smaller platform.
Yeah, and so, I mean, kind of looking at everything, obviously, like we mentioned, very different than a fire truck. But if there was an emergency, say, on the other side of the fairgrounds compared to where we are, how quickly are you guys able to respond to those emergencies?
You know, it kind of depends on the time of day with the fair and how busy it is. Safety is always our top priority with making sure it's clear for us to be driving through, but we've got plenty of pre-plans and maps of the fair, so we have a good idea of where we're going, and this is small enough. We've got lights and sirens. It allows people to know we're coming and kind of make way for us, so we can get to everything pretty quickly.
And speaking of personnel here on scene, here on the ground here at the fairgrounds, how many personnel would you say you guys have here?
We have 5 here today. We have a captain that is here every day of the fair. He's dedicated to this for the time that the fair is running. We have 2 of us that signed up to come work, and then there's also 2 on-duty personnel that brought a brush truck down so that we have suppression capabilities as well in case of a fire.